Okay, well, it is recording now.
A
So, this is going to be the first podcast that we do. We're going to be talking about men's mental health and how, just personal experiences with it and how to be better at understanding what to do. I'm here with Marcellus,
hello, everyone.
my best friend. I'm Sully. I don't know if that really matters right now, but we're going to talk about it and with some things that recently just happened.
Absolutely. And we are the Iron Bears,
Mm-hmm.
and it's really nice to meet everyone. And we're here to present our issues and to share them with the world.
And hopefully be able to help anybody that's been in this situations that we have and work through them.
So we can be the best versions of ourselves.
For sure.
So what should we get started with?
I don't know. Maybe just talk about relationships at the moment, how things can be better, how let's start with what just happened today.
Okay.
I was depressed. I didn't want to live anymore because I felt like I was losing everything that I did have.
Yes.
And understanding that I needed to see things from a better point of view didn't come across my mind until I was talking to you. Like how I could see things from a better light.
Yes.
That doesn't discourage, or not discourage, that doesn't, what's the word? To
Dismiss.
Yeah, dismiss the pain. You're allowed to feel it, but having it consume you is kind of what happened.
Yes.
I let it turn me into something that I didn't want to be. I used to be the fun-loving guy that made people laugh, but I didn't feel like it was enough.
Yeah. And I don't think. I think that in our darkness, it's when obviously we feel our worst, and we start to view the world around us and ourselves differently. Me and you, Sully, we tend to succumb to the pressure that I think we put on ourselves.
Yeah.
The expectations, we it's funny because people who are insecure tend to feel like they're not good enough, and when they feel like they're not good enough, they convince themselves that what's in front of them they don't deserve.
Yeah.
But that's not true. That's never true. And it's people like us who are always in our heads. We're always in our heads, not sure where to go, where to turn, who to talk to, because when we feel those emotions inside, or at least when I feel those emotions inside, and it overwhelms me, I just wish to be seen. I've never felt like I've been seen before. And yesterday, I was talking to my crush, telling her about how I felt, And she told me something I would never hear from her, and that's that she has always seen the holes in my heart and the hurt that I carry around with me. I was trying to hide it from the world, and the world saw it.
So some people can just see through, like, they can see through you. They can. It's the least person you expect. They hit that spot that just. It's like a Jenga set. You think you're strong, you think you're sturdy, and then that one person comes along and just pokes that right spot, and it all just
comes crashing down.
And you think that you're doing okay. You think that your mental health is okay. You think that you're not hurt. You think that things don't matter, but when you find that person, you realize how much you were hiding and how much things do matter.
Yeah.
Like what you had said earlier, and it's not on the recording, but what you said earlier really struck me. I felt like I was in the dark without anybody. But when you said that you were in the dark and you didn't feel like you had anybody, and you told me that I was... It's kind of cheesy.
Go ahead, say
but
it.
When you said that I was the one to brighten it up and show you that someone was there, you know what I thought?
What?
I thought, maybe it's not that I'm dark, maybe that it's not dark around, it's maybe that I'm blinded by the light that I give, and I wasn't seeing what I was doing for myself and how much people appreciated it. And that's the thing about guys like us, is we help, and it seems like we don't get anything in return, but we do. We get the memories, we get the good times, but we get blinded by our own kind of selfishness to see that what we have and what we give is worth something. And it kind of hurts. We end up hurting ourselves thinking that, well, who's there for us? But in all actuality, we have many people. Don't let yourself get blinded by your own kindness, that you don't see what you mean to people. And that's what I got from what you said. I know I've been pretty negative lately. I've been pretty depressed. I've had kind of the worst weeks that anyone could really have. My car broke down, got laid off, my girlfriend left me. And I felt like I didn't have anything left. But you got me to see that it's not about what I could have. It's about what I have and I had. I have good memories. I have good times, and I let those good times be something sad when they shouldn't be, because they were a time that I was happy. They were a time that everything in the world made sense. And you choose how you react. I know my ex, she tried to get me to see that. I regret that I saw it so late. even though I really couldn't do anything about what did happen. But never let something that you can't control blind you to what you had.
Yes.
And it's one of the few things that it's good to just talk. It's good to talk with someone with like-mindedness. And it's good to have don't let yourself not seek help from the people that are there. Because once you do, you start to realize that, in a way, giving everything that you have is selfish. Giving all the love that you have is selfish. Because it blinds you to yourself and what you do have. If you consistently give and give and give, and you don't think you have anything in return, you're wrong. Yes. You have people. You have a lasting memory. You have things that you never thought you would have had. And a lot of people tend to forget that, or not try to look at that. You can get depressed, it's okay. You can get sad, it's okay. What needs to happen is how you react to being depressed. You can be depressed about being depressed. That's not okay, that's not healthy. To really help yourself, you have to open up your mind and see that not everything's all sunshine and rainbows, but right. You have things that help, things that matter, people that care. I have a lot of people that care, but I didn't want, for a long time, I didn't want to help. I just wanted to disappear, not have anything, not worry anybody, just disappear. But when you do that, you really just hurt the people that do care, that you're blinded to it.
You know what? I can't agree with you anymore with what you said, because when I look back on the times that I've been depressed, I have pushed the people who care about me the most away from me as far as I could, and all I did was hurt them in the process. When my mom was in prison, yes, I was hurt, I was blinded by my anger, but when I didn't pick up those phone calls, it hurt her too.
I had a really mind-boggling realization the other day.
What's that?
I stopped talking the other day when you messaged me, and I didn't answer. I didn't answer anybody. I didn't answer Dustin. I didn't answer my sister. I didn't answer both sisters. I didn't answer Spencer. They all asked if I was okay, and I just looked at the message and kept walking. When my sister finally called me, she called me crying. And I told her, alright, I said that I'll be okay. And what I realized is that when people care and they don't know what to do, they hurt. And knowing that my family didn't know what to do it hurt me. And so I started thinking about the things that I could do to do better for myself. So, we're rounding at the end of the podcast. We got 14 seconds, so I'm gonna try and figure out how to do a longer one. But You guys have a good night, man.
And we'll talk to you soon. Hang in there.